Well, joining us during the big show, one of the speakers at the upcoming Land Investment Expo being presented by the People's Company. This is the 6th annual Land Investment Expo. This thing gets bigger and better each year, and this year we have a couple of fabulous speakers, one of them on the telephone line with us, Jim Rogers. Now, Jim is a world traveler, and we say that about a lot of people, but literally a Guinness Book of World Records world traveler. Also, a market trader, market analyst, market commentator. Jim founded the Quantum Fund that performed fabulously, so a lot of market experience. Jim, you are halfway around the world as we speak, but you're headed to Iowa to speak about land and land values and, importantly, land investment. What can you tell us about real estate? I know you invest and look at a lot of things, but we're concerned about real estate. What's your message on farmland going to be, Jim?
Well, Bob, real estate depends on where you're talking about. I wouldn't buy a second home in Massachusetts, but I certainly would in Iowa. No, all sorts of land in Iowa and the Midwest is going to be going up a lot more. I know records have been broken recently, but just wait. Wait till agricultural prices go up a lot more, and it becomes even more profitable, and you're going to see amazing prices for land. And, Bob, I'm wildly bullish, as you can tell. And even I am going to be stunned at how high the prices go before this is over.
What seems to be driving this market, Jim?
Well, we have a bull market in commodities and even in some agricultural products that started. And the way bull markets work, Bob, throughout history is they go slowly, and then they start rising more and more, and then more people start jumping in. And then when the fundamentals get so exciting, it usually turns into a bubble as prices go beyond anybody's comprehension. And at that point, you have a big bubble. Now, that's just still several years away, Bob. But the supply is so low. As you know, we have inventories worldwide of agricultural products are near historic lows. We're running out of farmers. We're running out of everything. So the supply is under serious duress. Demand continues to grow. This is called a bull market, Bob, and it's going to be a bubble before it's over.
Jim, I got to ask you a question about investing in farmland. And most of Iowa farmland, the buyers are those people that end up working that land, so they're buying it as a tool, whereas investors buy farmland as an investment and want some return on that land, probably when they sell it. Talk about the advantages for maybe both of those audiences.
Well, the ones who are going to make the most are the people who buy the land and farm the land, because then they get a double play. They get the play of higher returns from the land, whatever they happen to be producing, and at the same time, since the returns are going to be going higher, the value of the land goes higher. So those people who are actually farming the land are going to make the most. Bob, I want you to know it's going to be the farmers in Iowa and the Midwest who are going to be driving the Lamborghinis in the future, not the stockbrokers on Wall Street.
Driving the Lamborghinis of the future. That's exciting to hear, Jim. What's the overall message coming out of the marketplace? Maybe not so much land investment. Well, what do you see otherwise in the marketplace?
Well, probably the sector of the world economy I'm most optimistic about is agriculture. I know it sounds strange to many people since agriculture has been in the doldrums for 30 years now. But, Bob, agriculture is in such serious problem. We have very low inventories on a historic basis. Things have been so bad, we're running out of farmers. Do you know that the average age of farmers in America is 58? In Japan, it's 66. I mean, the world's going to have serious shortages of food. The price of food is going to go much higher, and therefore farmers are going to finally, after 30 years of struggling, farmers are going to be driving the Lamborghinis.
Well, friends, this is the guy you are going to want to hear. He's coming up at the Land Investment Expo. Jim Rogers on the line from us. By the way, I didn't tell him where you're at, Jim. You're in Singapore today.
I am in Singapore. It is 9 o'clock at night here. I am 13, 14 hours ahead of you, Bob. I'm going to be going to bed soon.
Well, thanks for joining us here on The Big Show.
Thank you. My pleasure. See you in January.